Hey everybody, welcome back. Guess who's with me today?
It's me!
Polly! This is Polly and Shelley, and welcome to Weird But True News.
My favorite.
Yes, and these are really short ones, but they're not boring.
I mean, not boring, but I didn't mean boring. I mean,
there's a lot of them. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'll talk real slow.
I'll listen slower.
All right. Number one. A Kansas babysitter got the shock of her life when she tried to show a child that there was no quote-unquote monster under their bed.
Oh, no.
Only to find a complete stranger hiding there. That's all they said. I don't know where or anything, but can you
imagine? Oh, my God.
Don't worry, there's no monster.
Don't worry, there's no monsters under your bed.
He's like, happy birthday. All right, number two, a Chinese restaurant has gone viral. This is a good idea, I think. They've gone viral for selling bamboo skewers seasoned with a mix of spices, chili, and spring onions to people looking to enjoy the flavor of barbecue without the calories. So they just suck on sticks. Seasoned. Wouldn't it kind of be like flavored toothpicks?
Yeah.
You know, they have those cinnamon toothpicks? That's what I was thinking.
That's the first thing I thought of. It's like, okay.
Okay, this
think
one.
you're original there, fellas.
This one, I was like, there is no way this is real. But this is real.
Lay it on me.
All right, police in New Delhi, India, have finally been able to capture an elusive thief who would always poop his pants when in danger to keep people away as he made his escape. So, like, he would poop on command.
Oh, my gosh.
Deepak, a 27-year-old phone thief, used his unusual poop-on-demand gift to avoid law enforcement whenever they got close to catching him.
Oh, my gosh.
Deepak evaded arrest multiple times by pooping his pants to create a stench so foul that it repulsed police. It was so effective that the cops named him Poop and Run.
Oh, my gosh.
Deepak's poop-fueled reign of terror finally came to an end when police equipped with masks and gloves apprehended him. Could you imagine? All that for stealing phones.
But he'd take laxatives or something when he went out to
I don't know.
Phones.
But he would only... I don't know, because how could you poop on demand like that? Like, it just happens when you take a laxative. Like, he wouldn't poop until the cops started coming close. And then he'd, drop a deuce, I guess. I don't know, man.
Yuck.
Yikes. All right. A 56-year-old Polish woman was arrested and charged with systematically adding toxic substances to a coworker's drinks simply because she didn't like them.
Oh, my gosh.
So it's unclear when the cleaning woman started poisoning her colleague, but the 51-year-old victim started feeling seriously under the weather for a few months. As her symptoms worsened, she went to the hospital for a checkup. Doctors told her that she showed signs of internal injuries similar to those caused by toxic substances, and they asked if she had been ingesting something that she wasn't supposed to be. She hadn't, but then she kept thinking back, and she realized that her morning tea had been tasting strange.
Ooh.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. And a young man in Russia was hospitalized and treated for kidney failure after doing 2,000 squats to win a bet. That's crazy.
Whoa.
He accepted the challenge, but after completing the challenge, he began experiencing troubling symptoms. His legs, which had never failed him before, became sore and extremely swollen, and his urine turned dark brown.
Yeah, blood.
And before long, he couldn't even urinate at all.
Wow.
So he got scared and sought medical help, and he was diagnosed with, and excuse my pronunciation, rhabdomyolysis, I think. I don't know, but pretty bad.
Wow.
So do not do 2,000 squats in a row trying to be a badass.
Yeah.
Or
on a bet.
Yeah. Do not accept a bet. Do not double dog dare.
Oh yeah, I'll see that and raise you 3,000.
I'll raise you another kidney.
Yeah. Anybody got a spare kidney?
Right, because we're
Wow.
gonna die. And that's all the news I have. It was very short.
It was very weird.
It was strange.
Yeah.
And it was only 5 minutes.
Okay. Alright.
So is there anything else you would like to discuss? We can just chit chat.
Let me think. What's been going on in my world?
Edwardsburg had a tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went through my yard.
Dude, did you see Blake's house? It's
Blake.
gone.
Who's
Sabrina's
Blake?
son.
Oh, I saw Sabrina.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I just saw pictures that she posted. I didn't know it was Blake's. And I said, "Is this in our neighborhood?" And she said, "Yeah, that's Blake's house.
Where does he live? I didn't know where he lives.
Like a block from us."
Oh, really?
We are so blessed. We're so
Yeah.
lucky. There were 4 houses in here that got completely destroyed.
I wondered. That's so crazy. Yeah, our we had a lot of trees down.
I was going to ask how, because you guys you guys don't understand. She lives in how many acres?
5, but
In the woods.
yeah, but luckily, no buildings were damaged.
Oh, thank God.
But yes, and just our fence, like around and a few different places.
And didn't he just redo that fence?
They painted it, but Jack and Jill's pen, 2 of the 3 entrances got hit, and oh my gosh,
God, did you bring them in, or they?
no, this is the stupidest thing ever. Okay, so picture it.
Okay,
Sicily.
Sicily, 1922.
No. So, okay, I'm in the house, and it's like the power surge. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, the power's getting ready to go out.
Yeah.
Let me go grab a water, because I know we won't be able to open the fridge. And I just went out to tell Rodney, hey, we're getting ready to lose power.
Yeah.
Well, right then, right when, as he's coming in, it's just like, boom, somebody just let loose the sky. And
Oh, yeah.
Instant.
It was crazy.
Instant. Boom.
Yes.
For like, what, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, it was nuts.
And then, gone.
Yeah.
Whatever. So,
It just came running through.
yeah. So then he comes in, and he's like, well, if it gets bad, we're going downstairs.
Yes.
And I'm like, I get the look on my face that, because I'm 3.
Yeah.
And I go, what about Jack and Jill?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, don't even look at me like that. He goes, I'm worried about us first.
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
Aw.
So, yeah, but, was it yesterday? Yes, I think it was yesterday we were out fixing their fence and their gate. We looked on their side of the gate.
Yeah.
They
were scared. They had dug.
It was ripped up. There was blood mark on
no,
their
they
gate.
were so
They were so
scared.
terrified.
Oh,
They were
God.
trying to get out.
Oh, God.
We thought, because and it was raining so hard, we couldn't see if they made it in their house or not.
Yeah.
Apparently they didn't. And, they saw trees coming down. Well, they didn't want to go towards their house at the time because trees were falling. So
Yeah.
they were trying to get out of there.
Oh.
I felt so bad.
Oh, God.
He's like, oh, I feel bad. I'm like,
Yeah, you wanted them in. Ronnie.
no, but anyways, but yeah,
they're okay.
So, but they're fine.
They're fine.
So once everything cleared, we looked out and they came out of the house, their house. So.
Yeah.
But they made it in. But it was like, oh.
Well, when you said it came by like out of nowhere, it was like clear, and then boom, it just came.
Yeah.
We didn't have any signals, any
Right.
sirens.
No.
All it said on the news, 20 to watch.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it said on the news, because I had 22 running for the ticker, just
okay.
kind of see what
Right.
was going on, because you could feel something in the air.
Right.
And Dan was looking out this window, and it started kind of getting darky. And so Ben was in his room, and I was like, "Come on, guys, I think we should go in the closet." Which, yeah, it's a tight squeeze, but we don't have a basement,
you gotta be yeah.
And blah blah blah. It's just a storm. No. So Dan and I literally watched it come over our neighborhood because we were standing right
So
here.
you got to see it.
I got to see it go through.
Wow.
You couldn't see anything. It just looked like a wall of almost ice.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was a tornado.
Wow.
We just thought it was a bad storm.
Oh,
you
man,
know.
I wish you would have videoed it. That would have been so cool.
I wasn't even
but
thinking.
You weren't thinking.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't believe it, and then. Like I said, 4 of our houses in this neighborhood got demolished.
Wow.
And then the guy at the very end, in the house in the beginning of the neighborhood, his house, the edge was like here. There were 2 big trees. They just came right here. God was watching over him.
Yeah,
and then
he was.
I think it's still in the back of our field. There was a big, huge branch. Thank God it was blowing that way because it would have come down on our house.
Yep.
It was right behind my wishing well back there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think it's still across the field. It's huge.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it's a branch that fell or a limb that came blowing through. I don't know. But God, it was scary.
And insurance is such a racket.
Insurance is a racket.
Oh my gosh. So we called insurance right away to make our claim.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay, this, that, and the other. You know, send them pictures, all that stuff. And they're like,
assessing the damage.
yeah, well, you know, we only allow $500 for for the tree cleanup. It's like $500 will cover 1 tree, maybe.
Yeah, that's
we
ridiculous.
have like 10 trees down.
Wow.
Thanks for that insurance.
So what are you even paying for?
Yeah.
You pay more than $500 a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know?
that's ridiculous.
Well, that's just for the tree cleanup.
Right.
But it's like,
but still.
Seriously?
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I feel really bad for like the people that were in, I believe it was North Carolina a month ago. And they were out of power. It was really cold, and nobody was helping them.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Nobody was helping them. They were like sleeping in tents. Families were sleeping in tents in the cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Crazy.
Yep, it is.
So I feel really blessed and lucky. You know what I mean? Because and my prayers really do go out to the families that have lost everything.
Right.
Because my
definitely.
God, I can't even imagine. Seeing pictures of Blake's house just blew me away.
Huh. Wow.
Blew me away. I'll show you pictures of it. It's a total loss.
Right.
I mean,
well, I couldn't go to work Monday because our road was blocked and we were out of power. We were out of power from, it happened on Sunday until, gosh, what day did we finally get power back? I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah, we were out for 30 hours out of power.
Was it Tuesday? Wait.
It was our anniversary.
Was it? What day did we get our power back, for crying out loud?
I think it was Tuesday, because Sunday it went out. We were out all day and night Monday, and then Tuesday it came back. I think.
Oh wait, no, you got yours, but we are in different power. I think ours wasn't till Thursday.
I thought you guys got yours first, because his mom got his first, and we shipped him right off to spend the night there. Because it was really cold in here. Like I said, I had my Hello Kitty sweatshirt, and it was like the ears, you know. I had like 5,000 layers on. And my mom came to bring us some batteries.
Nice.
And she said, "Oh, you're so cute," because I had my fluffy Hello Kitty bottoms on, my Hello Kitty slippers, my big sweatshirt all with the hoodie all covered up. I looked like a cat. It was hilarious. But it was cold.
Oh yeah,
it
I'm
was
sure.
cold.
Yeah, we had our luckily we have a generator and
Now, don't you have a wood burner?
we have that too.
Yeah.
We ended up. Luckily, we got to use that too. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
yeah.
But yeah, my mom was out of power all the way to Granger and everything.
Yeah, because we went to, what were we going to do? Go get something to eat or something, and there was like, nobody was open because there was no power.
Down May Street, I have a picture of that too. Down May Street, all the telephone poles, like dominoes across the road.
Oh yeah, well, like
crazy.
I said, Monday I couldn't even get down my road because our trees were down across the road.
Yeah.
On a power line, so it was like...
you don't want to mess with that.
And then, it was Thursday we were out till... Yeah,
I wish you would have let me know. I mean,
I think
because
I was just like, well, we had heat.
Oh, that's right.
The generator,
That's right.
But it's like, okay, so I'm now living on Blossom Prairie. But luckily generators, so.
Well, that's what I asked Ben.
So.
We finally, when Mary got power, we were like, go over there, because he was so nasty, because, no internet, blah, 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 that's their life. And so I'm like, I go in there and I'm like, we have no power. And I'm like, Ben, why don't you save your phone battery? Because he was using his flashlight. I'm like, I'll bring a candle in. I had a bunch of candles, right? He's like, I'm not freaking Amish. And he was so mad. And I'm like, okay, you're going to waste your battery. So then the next day we still didn't have power. So we went up to AutoZone or one of those places. I think it was AutoZone in Granger. We stopped to check on my mom and stuff. And then we went to AutoZone and got a car charger. And just in case. Because we didn't know how long the power was going to be out. But I hand it to our electrical workers.
Yeah.
They got that in. They were dealt a huge mess, and they got it on. I love them, and I give a big shout out and a big thank you to all of our electrical workers and everybody who helped with the cleanup.
Oh man, yeah.
To help get us back to our normal lives and not Amishville, like Ben said.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so that was our big tornado experience.
Yep.
And that's what Dan and I can say. We were married for 24 years and we withstood a tornado.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yahoo!
But I guess that's it for this week. I don't have anything else. I'm a bump on a log.
I'm a wet blanket.
Wet blankets and bumps on logs.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to think if I have
any kindness corners.
Just you, always.
You, always. I would like to thank Becky for always commenting and watching our shows.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a good support. We love you, Becky.
It is.
I would like to thank my mommy for all the Hello Kitty stuff.
Yeah.
I love you, Mommy. And we love you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you to all of our new subscribers as well. I'm going to make another comment shout out video for more of your guys' comments. So be on the lookout for that this week.
And if there's anything you want us to talk about or cover,
yes,
let us know.
Comment below, or
a mouse just ran through.
We just saw a mouse. You can either comment below, email us at legendslorehauntings.more@gmail.com. And until next time, stay creepy.